don't know. There, I'll put that in the live stream thing. Good. Since it is alrighty. And post. There we go. Now. I don't know if that actually does anything. Oh, there's actually a second app for that now, too. You know, the PlayStation app used to have, like, was an all-inclusive. Now you have to download this app for this and this app for that. What's the point? Ah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Alrighty. There's no one watching this. That's perfectly fine. It is a secret stream after all. Don't tell anybody. We are going to play Haunted Castle, aka Akumajo Dracula, aka the arcade remake of the original Castlevania game. It came out in 1988, shortly after Simon's Quest. And not very many people have a lot of good things to say about it. The game is insanely hard. The Japanese version is easier, which is the one I'm going to play because I want to actually have a chance at beating it. I don't know what the European version's like. But I've already played this since I've downloaded it, just to give it a feel. Actually, a friend of mine I let play first. Yeah, it's an interesting title for its time, for 1988. I think the game looks really nice. But it is a very acquired taste, especially when it comes to difficulty. This was definitely one of those coin eaters. The thing that really sucked about it is, I believe, the original version of this, like when you actually played it in the arcade, you could fill up your health to an extent by putting in coins. But when you died, you had, I think, 3 attempts, basically 3 lives, and you had to put a coin for each life, coin for each health fill up. But I believe after 3 lives, the game was over and you had to start over. I believe that is the deal with that. So if you were to play this on the original arcade, you'd probably be frustrated and be like, why the fuck did they make this? I have never seen this in the arcade if anyone has any stories, if they watch this later on, and be like, yeah, I found this at a fucking laundromat. You know, be more than welcome to share your stories, because I would love to hear from someone who has actually seen this somewhere. I was actually shocked when I saw this on the PlayStation Store. Because honestly, one, Konami has been a piece of shit for the past few years. I begrudgingly bought it because I'm a Castlevania nut. I'm a junkie for the series, and I just kind of had to get it. And I figured I'm probably not going to be able to actually play the PS2 remake. Or it's not even a remake, it's just a re-release of it that was on the PlayStation 2. That's exclusive to Japan. So to play that, I would have to have a modded PS2, or I would have to have a Japanese PS2, and it's only the Japanese version, while this version, which was re-released, I guess, by Hamster, under their arcade archives, it's got the Japanese version, it's got the North American version, and I guess there's a European version. I don't know what the difference is. But today, at the, I'm just going to go ahead and say the 8-minute mark, I'm going to go ahead and make a mental note of that, so when this is finished, I'll let people know. 8-minute mark is when it starts. And we are going to play Akumajo Dracula on the PlayStation 4. Oh, shit. Oh, I totally forgot. Okay. Let me just reset the game, and I'm also going to turn down the audio because that's really loud, and I want you guys to be able to actually hear me. I want to turn this real soft so I can just barely hear it. So you'll hear a lot of my wife snoring in the background. Okay, so let's reset the game. And let's play Akumajo Dracula. There, 20. We'll drop $10 worth of quarters. Or, well, it could be even more depending on if it was a 50-cent coin game or not. Okay, so. This is a 2-player version of this. That sounds retarded. Man, Dracula is such a bitch. You just got married, you're walking down, you're ready to have your honeymoon, and he goes and steals your bitch. I mean, this makes for the most selfish story for Castlevania. You're fucking up Dracula's shit because he stole your girl. Where, you know, it's all about, you know, saving your town. Okay. Damn it. stop this. Well, damn it.